Hello everybody, General here today, and we're in for another episode, of course, of how to make a mud brick slab. How do we do it? Well, first of all, what is mud brick and where do you get it, right? Well, you're going to need something called mud. So this is basically what you find, guys, underneath the grass. I know for a lot of people, like, it seems like it's something that is very easy to find, and it is actually, basically. So if we step outside of our house right now, we can see all of this. That's basically what's underneath the grass. So all of this, guys, by the way, is trees, right? And we're going to be needing wood to make the very next thing we need. That is a crafting table. So on here, we've got our crafting table. And how are we going to make that? Well, with the wood we've acquired from outside, it can be any wood, by the way, because we're going to be needing log, right? Now we're going to be needing jungle planks. That's what we need. Or not just jungle planks, but really any planks. And once we've acquired that, like for example, oak planks, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a crafting table. Now, onto our crafting table here, guys, what we need to do, of course, is the very next thing, right? So what are we going to do? Is this, right? So we're going to now, where is it? We're going to be needing something called water, right? And what are we going to be needing? We're going to be needing glass, right? So once we make our glass and our water bottle, what we then get to do, guys, is then add the water that's the water that we've acquired from the glass into this, right? So for example, look at that. This is absolutely beautiful. And now what you get to see here, one second, is of course, I want to see if I can make this a bit darker. No, that's me drinking the water. That's that's me drinking the water. Okay, so I absolutely love the sun. I kind of think that's kind of cool. Don't you guys think that's kind of cool? Okay, so let's get straight into it. So I'm going to be showing you guys something else, right? And that is how to make the glass bottle, right? Well, I've got something here called sand. So what we're going to be doing, guys, is of course this. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 8. It's going to give us something called a furnace, which I've got right here. Now down here, we've got something called, guys, coal ore. That's what you're going to find, what's called coal inside. So right here. Now what are we going to be doing, guys? We're going to cook the sand, and as it cooks, it's going to give us something called glass. So I'll wait for that to cook, and once it cooks, I'll get straight into the next point. Alright, it's cooking. All we really need is just 3 glass, right? That's all we need. So it's still cooking, it appears. That's 2. Just 1 more. Beautiful. What we're going to be doing is back into our crafting table. It's of course going 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a glass bottle. So with this glass bottle, you then need water. So you find like a river, a sea, a lake. And then what you then do with that is, of course, guys, I just wanted to get rid of this sand here, because we've already got enough glass. You then scoop up the water inside a bottle, and this is where we get to where we just were a second ago. You bring the dirt down. Oh. So. And put water, and now we've got dirt. Now we're going to use that dirt, right? So how do we do that? Alrighty. So where is my... Once we've acquired the mud that we need, guys, we're then going to grab the mud and go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to give us what's called mud bricks. So we're there. And with our mud bricks, what we're going to be doing is 1, 2, 3. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves what we're looking for, which is our mud brick slab. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me in this episode of how to make a mud brick slab. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and most important, subscribe to first get notified about more contents like this that I make, and the second, give me the motivation and strength I need to keep making videos like this. Have a nice one, everyone. Ciao.